Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to work on this screen, which is for when the egg is ready, and this is the preview. Let me just rerun this. Yeah, so for this party animation, I'm going to use a third-party library, which is this one, Konfetti, and at first I wanted to implement by myself, but it was not that easy, and the job that they have done is pretty much exactly what we need, and it's very beautiful. That's why I decided to reuse this third party. So let's first start with the screen. I'm going to create a new file here. I'm gonna name it like something like BoilingIsDone screen. Maybe not the best naming, but I'm always coming with the worst name somehow. Anyway, composable. It's going to be composable component, and this is going to be our function scaffold I'm going to use, right? And bottom bar is going to be bottom bar, and I'm going to write done as a label of the button. And here we are going to have padding values, and then after it's going to be column. So for the column, I'm going to use modifier and padding. Let's see, fill max height, right? And let me import this modifier also. Perfect. Let's go to the next line, and full max height, I guess it's going to be fine for now. Or what I can also do is add the padding, but we definitely need to change this because of the using that third-party component. But for now we can keep it perfect. Let me just a little bit zoom in so it's gonna be easier for you guys to read. And after that, horizontal alignment we are going to have, which is center. Vertical alignment, again center. Okay, perfect. So let's have a spacer. As you can see, we have a spacer here, right? Or before let's have spacer. I just wanted to add the preview so you can see what we are working on. But I mean, since we have this, and this screen is not that complex, and it is very easy, and we already have done this, so let's just have it like this. And the fill max width, padding I want to have for the top. As you can see, it has extra space diamonds. The padding X large I'm going to use, and for the padding large would be fine. And the height 1 dp, and background is going to be colored white, something like this. Perfect. So this is the spacer that we have added. Now it's time for adding the text, and import this composable or media type text. Okay, and text is going to your egg is ready, and style should be material design. We do use body large here. Let's go to next text, which is text more is ready again. It is written, but I have the text. Let me just copy paste it here. and it is too long. Let me add it. Enter. Maybe one more. Yeah, we need one more enter. Nice. So for this one, I want to have the top padding. I want to have another padding. This is exactly what we have done for the detail screen. So most of the spaces that we are using is the same as we have used over there. And at the end, I'm going to have and I'm going to have style, material design, body medium should be fine, and color, material design, color schema, on surface. I want it to be, it is exactly the same color that we have used over there. And let's just remove this extra spacing which we don't need, and let's go at the preview, right? And so now we have to use the egg master theme for this one. Let's see how it does look like. I'm going to open this one. Just rerun this. One more thing that we need to do is having the container color, which would be surface. Yes, now we can see what is going on here. Perfect. So we have the bottom bar, the text, and everything is as we wanted. Now let's go, and so here, as you remember, according to this, we have like an egg, but it's a shaking. It's shaking, like some animation is there. So let's just implement that one also. It's going to be a Kotlin file, shaking egg. Again, not the best naming for this component, but let's see. And it is going to be composable. Let's import this and shaking egg. Perfect. So now it's going, we're going to use image. Should be the one, right? Image, yes. And for the image painter, definitely it's going to be this. Let's also import this guy. Content description, shaking egg or egg with, or shaking egg with animation. Right, so now we have this one also. Let's add the modifier fire dot shake. Where is the shake? Oh, we don't have anything like shake. Okay, so what we want to have, so for now it's going to be just a shaking egg, right? And if I add it here, shaking egg, exactly, so the egg is here. But what we need to do, we want to add some animation. So first of all, what we want is having alpha. So alpha should be changed from 0. So we are going to have a animation. So the egg would be fade in, right? While animated, or I can say animated egg, or animated egg alpha, or animated alpha. by animate float as a state. Right, this is good. Now we have to add target, which is alpha, label also alpha, but label is this. Okay, let's go with the animation spec. It's going to be tween, duration 2 seconds, right? 2 seconds, and easing would be linear in, linear out, slow in, easing. Okay, let's use this one. And for alpha, okay, alpha is going to be the animated alpha that we have added, right? So let's go to the next animation. This animation is also same as what we have done for the egg, which was in the pot. It's the same thing. Position by, remember, -40. The TP, I guess I have to change it to TP. Yes. Now we have the position variable. Now it's time for animate position, but animate float. Target is the position, label is position. Position, right? And for the animation spec, I'm going to use a sprint, right? And medium bouncy, little bit bound when it displays, so it comes down a little bit, then it bounces a little bit, like a medium. Stiffness very low. So it says that why do we have TP? It shouldn't be TP. But anyway, I think something is wrong here. Yes. This position is telling me should be right. I don't know why. So required float, but we're passing a TP. If I remove this, how do it feel? We will check this later, but it should be fine. Let's see. Perfect. Let's go for the next one. This one is for the shaking the egg. Infinite transition, rotation, infinite transition. So we need to have infinite transition because we want to shake it and we don't want it to stop. And because of that, we're going to use this. And initial value 10, 15. So 10, 15 degrees, it's gonna rotate and come back. And again, for the animation spec, we shall use infinite repeatable and animation. This part is going to be tween. And for the reverse, which is very important, is the one we want to tell that, so you have to repeat this, right? and we have missed label rotation. Okay, so far we added the alpha. Oh, let's add them. So far we added the alpha and apps offsets and rotation, right? So here, this, let me check. State blocked value should use the lambda or velocity. Okay, it tells that we shall use the offset lambda. I believe this should work. Yes. But still, I'm not convinced that if it would be round to int, or instead of that, let's just use dp. Is it possible for you to be used as dp? No. Round. Okay. Let's keep it like this, but this should be dp, but I'm gonna get back to that after. Perfect. Launch effect. Once we want to have a launch effect for the first time when we come, we want to set these two, right? So for the first time we change the alpha to 1 and position to 0, right? So we will have the animation properly as what we want. So we have this here. Let me just focus on this one and see why it is not mutable. Okay, what we want, mutable state of, right? And it's going to be -40. I guess we have done the same thing for the egg. What was that? Egg in pot. I have renamed the boiling pot. Nope. Egg master in the screen. Boiling timer, right? Nope. Boiling timer. Maybe it's in the component itself. Boiling pot. I have boiling pot here and egg drop into pot. There is a component that I have renamed it to this because it does make more sense. So as you can see, we have egg position and it should work. Let me just copy paste these to here and let me just go here. I don't get what exactly is wrong here, but it should work for now. Okay, now it's working fine. And when we do that, we are going to use the egg position, right, as a target value. Okay, this should be dp. Okay, perfect. This should be also dp, right? This should be round to pixel. Yes, now it does make sense. So if I come back here, I should okay, so for some reason I'm not able to see this preview, but if I run it from here on the emulator, yeah, okay, perfect. So it bounced down, then it's shaking. This is what we want. And for the next part, I'm going to use this library. It's pretty much it's very easy. So I guess I've already added the changes for the build Gradle. I've already added this library to the project, and to use this, it is also very easy. They have something that something view. Okay, so we need this guy, and shall go here at the bottom. Confetti view, fill max size. Oh, this is the party, which is very interesting. So I went and I got the project, and this is one of the samples. So they have different. I guess I've changed. Well, let me rerun this and show you how it works. Because I really like this library. The way that they implemented it is very beautiful. Okay, so if I run this project, let's wait for a couple of seconds. But before that, what we need is actually they have different type of the animation celebrating, something like that. So one of them is festive, which is like this from the bottom of the screen. Explode, which is like this. Parade, this is what we want to use. Yeah, that's beautiful. And the last one is raining. Yeah, so let's go and use parade. As this is a function, I just copy paste this part into my project. Right, then I use this parade here, and we have to change the positioning, but let's run this and see if it is working fine as it is. Yes, perfect, it is working fine. There are a couple of problems. First of all, I need to have a box around my column, and perfect, I added the box, and I wanted to have full size and also padding. I want to use this one, or you can remove this. Perfect, so if I'm not mistaken, okay, let me also move this guy out. Let's rerun and see how it looks like. Perfect, this is what we want, but the positioning is not correct. Let me just do one change here. So, activate tool window. I don't want to display the tool window all the time when I run. So now it's gonna be better. And the positioning, you can change it like this. Okay, there are two different parties, one of them on the right, one of them on the left. Fourth would be better, so it's very much on the top. Exactly, so the egg is ready. Perfect, thank you so much for watching. So in the next video, we are going to work on the navigation drawer, and I have to also fix a couple of issues related to, for example, to the navigation, some minor UI issues, and yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching.